ได้ไหมได้ไหมได้ไหมได้ไหม let's go ได้ไหมเอ็มโบมูมาไทยมาไตมาไตเดวิดคุณย่า
Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet. The Estadio do Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways by comparison with its Lisbon rivals. Unparalleled intensity about this game. We are in for a real battle.
Well, not all of my memories are happy when it comes to derbies, Peter. Physicality, aggression can rouse a feistiness in these contests, and sometimes that can spill over into disciplined ugliness. The officials need to start strongly and remain in control, but the players have the main responsibility to keep their heads. Not always easy when the stakes are this high.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Look, this isn't likely to be decided by the best formation or a tactical game plan. When you meet the enemy, it's all about heart and passion and who wants it more. This won't be soft and gentle.
Okay.
Kovacic. Ake. Manchester City are on fine form so far as goals are concerned. They have scored in 5 games running. Is there any support? He might not need it. Martinez demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
เค
Maguire. De Ligt. Nguemo. Gets the better of his man. Manchester City come here off the back of that highly entertaining 2-2 draw. Hoists it forward.
ไม่ใช่
Kovacic. Nicely measured pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Played into space out wide. Can he deliver? Gets wrestled off the ball. Well, the crowd clearly like what... That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Ugarte. Maguire. Shaw. He's got through. Cunha is flagged offside. Keeper sends it forward. And it's De Bruyne. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Haaland.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
A real chance if he can get through. Shaw. Referee's given a throw. That's some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
De Bruyne. Traore. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. How about a shot?
That's just very well played.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
โดนแท็กเกิลเลย
Akanji.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Kyle Walker goes direct to the front line. Well read, he sorted that out. Shaw, and he has been fouled there. And it's Kovacic. Decent looking ball. Oh, he's broke. Haaland! Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. He spotted the run and played him through. He's in! Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Has he picked him out? Now it's De Bruyne. And here's a corner, good chance. They've played it short. And here's Kovacic. Chooses to go. Savio!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. And it's played forward. Over to the left. Savio is onto it and can take it up. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Out to the left it goes. De Ligt goes looking. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Mbuemo with a delicate ball. Akanji attempts a clearance. Haaland spreads it towards the left. Now it's Haaland! Massive goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Traore. Foot in. Savio. Now it's Haaland. Shapes to shoot. Keeper's not concerned by that.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Matheus Cunha. Now big chance! And it's De Bruyne. He's made good progress from a deep position. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And we're already back underway here.
Manchester United don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Manchester United settled for a point from that gripping game last time out. Akanji, has he found his man? That has put a stop to that. Ugarte. Lobs it in gently. He's got through. Rodri. Savio. Set up one goal so far. Haaland. Haaland. Traore. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Rodri gets his foot in there. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. He's had a goal!
Well, I think when you're in that situation, all you can do is tip your hat to the keeper, because that was fantastic.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Well, that had to be more accurate. Dinks one in, dinked in.
Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Matheus Cunha, right through the middle. Ake gets into the right position to intercept. Kovacic. Forward it goes. Haaland. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Offside.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. We get a throw in. Savio. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, at the moment, their chances of getting back in contention look slim. They're not exerting enough pressure. Simple as that.
Traore. That's great strength on the ball. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Vardiol. Ake tries to get it forward quickly. De Bruyne is the brains behind the equaliser in their previous game. Rodri plays it forward. Manchester United get it back again. Vardiol.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Gets away from his opponents. Crowd calling for him to shoot. There's the shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, he can't hide away from how important that was. Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Hits one! And that has been clubbed away. Nguemo.
Manchester United are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Oh, it's Gundogan. He's left his man.
Manchester City are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Savio drives it. He's gone for it! And he's there to make a great save.
Haaland sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch. Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the...
And that will be the final act. It has ended in disappointment, defeat and back to the drawing board. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
And we know that derbies can often make predictions look silly. They can take on a personality of their own, and this one didn't really deserve to have a loser.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon.
เอเวอร์ตันนี่เมสซี่รางวัลยอดเยี่ยมแห่งแอฟริกาครับ
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course. Principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, a quick look at the opposition, and results really have not been good for them at all just recently. They haven't won at all in the last three.
No, there's no hiding place, Peter. This is becoming a little too serious, and with the usual sound bites being bandied about, they're beginning to run out of excuses for me.
Lindstrom! Shaw. ManU. Lindstrom drives it forward. Tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Bruno Fernandes. Harrison did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. But Neil. Broja. Everton have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with it.
Broja. Well read, he sorted that out.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Nguemo floats one over.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's in! Lindstrom. Mikolenko. Manchester United yet to have a shot on target. Little doubt, that is a foul. Lindstrom needed to come up with a better ball.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Out for a throw. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. Harrison plays it forward. Broja. And the weighted pass. Traore does well to read it and intercepts. And through to the goalkeeper. Traore battles to win it back. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Lindstrom plays it out to the wing. Bruno Fernandes tries lifting it over. Cleared without complication. Ball is over the line. ManU finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Looking for space out wide. Knocks it away. And the counter is on. Harrison. Coleman. Tarkowski. Coleman. Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Hoists it forward. Now it's McNeil. Play for a throw. It's a good foot in there. Bruno Fernandes. And it's played forward. Over to the left. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, they can break here. Out to the left it goes. The referee's awarded a free kick. Coleman finds himself eased off the ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. McNeil. Traore gets it back.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Garner gets it back. Now it's Harrison. Has a hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
And we've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks and toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Manchester United head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Well, oh, shooting chance! Manchester United suffered a frustrating loss last time, from which the boss is hoping for a reaction. Harrison. Coleman. Harrison. Oh, Rip has a pop! It's off target and by quite a way.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Traore. Mbuemo. It's a throw. Garner. Branthwaite. Coleman. Coleman to play it forward. Shaw. Martinez. Martinez goes looking. And it's Shaw. Shot at goal! It's broken loose. Danger averted for now. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Mount. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Good challenge, he just has a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Manchester United really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
McNeil switches it towards the other side. Now it's Mount. Harrison drives it forward. Zirkzee. Could be a has a pop! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Zirkzee. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. And we're not going to make any further progress now. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Hoists it forward. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Bueno. McNeil. And it's played forward. Gets into a dangerous position. Mykolenko. McNeil. McNeil with the crossfield ball. Bruno Fernandes.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Bruno Fernandes brings the ball forward. Bueno. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And it's Shaw. Mount. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Mount. Zirkzee. Mount. Oh, nice touch. Bruno Fernandes.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Shaw. One final crack at it now. Mount. Here it comes. Big chance! And another time! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Bueno. And that's that. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence was broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was all...
Exactly. โอ้โหมาแต้มตาม13
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. A note about the opposition and their record over the last three: played 3, lost 3.
Yeah, that grabbed my attention, Peter, and it is turning into an ugly stretch now. And believe me, a dressing room can become pretty depressing when performances with bad results are being dissected. Blame can get a little out of hand at times, and not every player reacts well to it. So I think they'll be praying they can stick together here and at least produce a solid opening to this game.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So this, the first game beyond the halfway point of the season. Hernandez is making his first appearance for his new team today. What can we look forward to seeing from him, Jim?
Well, with the pace at his disposal, Peter, he'll be looking to get in behind the defence every chance he gets. I also like the way he uses his pace to press opponents from high up the pitch.
Has a hit!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Manchester United are having to deal not just with their opponents, but also with a congested fixture list. It's at times like this when depth of resources becomes so important.
And it's a time when the squad is called upon to help keep everything ticking over. That's why we see the bigger squads these days for weeks like this.
Ipswich really have been poor at home lately. 5 games here without a win. Luongo. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Ipswich, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Clark, and it's played forward. Decent-looking ball. He's got it, going for goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Mbuemo. Clark gets it back. Johnson. Has he found his man? He's made sure that that won't get through. Looking to get within range. Big chance! And the second time! And he's done it! First blood drawn. Chaplin with a predatory goal.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Ipswich draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Hernandez. Play for a throw. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Back of the net!
ยังสวย
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Manchester United come up with yet another first-half goal. It's quite a habit they're in. It's Fernandes!
Bruno Fernandes usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Hurst looks to get on the end of this. Traore. He's had a shot! That's caused a worry or two.
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. O'Shea. Clark. He's making a real surge on the left. Now the cross. Ugarte. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Ugarte. It's come loose. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Walton sends that a long way. And he's straight offside. Tries lifting it over. Martinez goes looking. Cunha goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, great ball! Matches Cunha! It's broken loose, and they've been caught out here. Bruno Fernandes. Clark. And the whistle goes for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Manchester United head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And the game has already resumed here. Plays it out to the flank. He's left his man. Great leap! Good delivery. No joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Davis. Davis plays it forward. Ugarte drives it forward. Forward it goes. Timely intervention. Ugarte. Manchester United going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Hernandez loses his balance and loses the ball. Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now and he's in trouble.
Tries to get it clear. O'Shea looks to bypass the midfield. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Matheus Cunha. Hernandez. Bruno Fernandes. And the ball is out of play. He's looked long this time. Shot at goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Traore. Nguemo. Traore. Nicely controlled. Bruno Fernandes. He's gone for it! Keeper's not concerned by that. Hurst tried to play it through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Johnson tries to get it forward quickly. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Chaplin, that's surely a foul, free kick. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hernandez tries running with the ball at his feet. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Hurst pushes to get on the end of it. And it's been taken straight back. Nguemo driving on, a real charge here. That's a throw. Cunha, a scorer already in the game. And he heaves it forward. One final crack at it now. Matheus Cunha. Turns and goes back. Bruno Fernandes. Real chance! And he's there to clear it. Ugarte. Traore. Umbuemo looking to run onto it.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Oh, real danger here.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Across the field it goes.
There's only one word for this. It's
Little doubt, that is a foul. O'Shea looking to hit the front line. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha just brushed off the ball there.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
It's one! Hoists it forward. Luongo. Bruno Fernandes. And that's it. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. Old Trafford rising to the occasion as only Old Trafford can. Some terrific scenes at the Stretford end. got things underway. Martinez. Garnacho. Ball's loose, who's getting there? That's a throw. Munoz plays it forward. Nketiah tries running with the ball at his feet. Sarr hurtling down that right flank. Gets the better of his man. Keeper's ball. Maguire. Manchester United are on a 5-game winless run here at home. Traore. Oh, good interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Mateta. He's had a go! Was a matter of inches.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Now it's Sarr. Bruno Fernandes. Done very well to intervene. And now the breakaway. Now it's Nketiah. And he's away. Big chance. Nketiah! Nicely controlled. Delivers across. Now it's Schlupp. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And the counter is on. Traore. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Mbeumo.
Crystal Palace have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Martinez. Garnacho. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Cleared away. Bruno Fernandes. Turns and goes back. Going for goal! Tries to get it clear. Mbeumo provides an outlet. Matheus Cunha. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Oh, good take in a good area. Garnacho. Hernandez. Dashing forward at pace. Bruno Fernandes. Mateta. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Clears it out of harm's way. Eze. He's made sure that that won't get through. Keeper sends it forward. Martinez. Hernandez. Now the cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lacroix tries to get it forward quickly. Arteta. Quick glance at goal. Defending of the desperate variety. Sarr. Issy goes looking. And it's Schlupp, loses his balance and loses the ball. Let's put a stop to that. Well, that's where he wants it. Well positioned to make that interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. Have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Manchester United playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
It's Mateta! Lacroix can hoist it clear. Matheus Cunha. And he's there to hoof it away. Traore. Nguemo will try cutting inside here. And it's hoisted clear. Bruno Fernandes. With his head, but couldn't steer it in. And that's been levered clear. Bruno Fernandes, he's had a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Forward pass. Nketiah desperately wants to get on the end of this. Mateta keeps everyone guessing. Bruno Fernandes. Looking, tries a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Bruno Fernandes cannot be a happy chappy, and you can understand why. The run was stoic, and it should have been heroic. Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here. Martinez just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Munoz takes the long option. Cunha cuts it out. Crystal Palace seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
I think tactically he didn't make a good job of things for starters, and then compounded matters in trying to correct it. I only hope he's thick-skinned.
Just brushed off the ball there. Nketiah. Schlupp. Traore brings the ball forward. Mbuemo going through. The clearance is short. Looking for a decent ball in. Matheus Cunha goes for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Now it's Nketiah. Nketiah! It's anyone's ball.
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again. He really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, they could break here. Nketiah. Good run. Where to from here? Has a pop! That's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. Manchester United really could have done without this. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision. Wonderful save by Martinez. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Oh, smart save.
Crystal Palace merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's got away. Matheus Cunha.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, shooting chance! He scored! And that could well be the winner! He was never going to miss from there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take the risk, as cunning as it comes.
Manchester United draw first blood here.
Look, I just think they've kept at it, got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it. Crystal Palace are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
No way through there. It's a loose ball. Now it's Nketiah. Kamada! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Oh, that's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Maguire does well there, alert. Maguire drives it forward. He gets past his man. Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
just whacks it away. Hernandez plays it out to the flank.
Manchester United certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Now it's Nketiah. Manchester United need to hold on for a few more moments. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Traore.
Manchester United probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Garnacho. And he's cut it out. And he heaves it forward. Brings it forward. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Now it's Mateta. ManU. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Gets good distance on it. So that's it, it is all over. Terrific contest, it really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. And that was enough. Your reflections then, Jim?
Manchester United.
ไม่สั่นเมาส์ไปเลย